Hey, Exiles! Happy Thursday night. I hope you are all doing well. Today, we are going to play some Path of Exile 2. We're going to talk a little bit about, oh my goodness, the fact that I am cringe. Had no idea, guys. Totally had no idea that I'm cringe to people. Plus a little bit about a grand debate that I have sparked in our own community. And, yeah, really just in our own community. And I guess anybody who happened to see the messages I sent out in the video I sent out about whether or not you should use a guide as a brand new player in Path of Exile 1. The opinions will shock you, and my opinion might shock you as well. Hope you're all doing well tonight. Hey, Clue Aside. Hey, Poetic Hitman. Hey, Limadam. What's happening, dude? Hey, Valatis. Hey, Squirtle Squad. What's happening? I'm pretty excited. And yes, the stream / video, if you're watching this VOD, it will have timestamps, and the title is Goodbye, Path of Exile 2. And I'm serious, but not serious, because I'm serious because I'm going to be playing Path of Exile 1, 3.26, Secrets of the Atlas tomorrow, and probably for, I'd guess, a few weeks after. And then I will probably return to Path of Exile 2 once I get my challenges in that game, which we will touch on in a brief moment. Hey, SW Shinigami. Hey, what's going on, Candule? Dude, this song is amazing, Candule. Flash grenades all the way. Yeah, we got Twitch drops for the League launch. There are drops, and if you gift or purchase yourself 2 subscribers for someone on Twitch, you get an exclusive portal, well, semi-exclusive portal effect that you can use in Path of Exile 1 immediately and in Path of Exile 2 afterward. So that is cool. Great for creators. That's really nice, especially for a lot of the Path of Exile 1 focused ones that have had a rough 11 months. Hey, Steamroot, what's happening, man? Hey, Chris Peterson. What's going on? Okay. So, what should we start with? And, yeah, give people just a few minutes before I address the allegations that I am cringe. and one specific piece of my content, which, the goal of the content is to be cringy. But I think I'm in a pickle because if it gets clipped out of context, people think that it's real. And that's how I really act. But people who watch my stuff will probably know what I'm referencing with the shorts. Yeah, let's just get into it now. Screw it. We'll get into it now. We got 70 people on YouTube. We got 35 people on Twitch. Do we got 35 people on Twitch? Yeah, we got 35 people on Twitch. All right, guys. So, I was featured in a Path of Exile 1 clips video. Oh, no. So you already know it's bad. I'm Exile, one of the greatest Path of Exile players to ever exist. If you don't know who I'm Exile is, he is like one of the great racers, like Ben. And can I say Jungrone's a great racer? I'll say Jungrone's a great racer. Like Ben and Jungrone and Elk. And he races in Path of Exile 1. And he even goes to World of Warcraft and does the whole Race to World first event. And he wins those. Like, it seems like he doesn't even practice and he just goes and he wins. It's crazy. He's really skilled. Anyway, there was a clip of him watching one of my cringe shorts where I'm like doing the hyper like hyper me, essentially, right? I'm already pretty bubbly and positive and stuff, but I'm doing, talkative try on one end. and then Toxic Try on the other. And it was the one that was supposed to just be a positive message communicated in like a really almost the right word for it. Like a weird, kind of freaky way, like propaganda-ish way. Like, hey, yeah, you know what? You have fun in Path of Exile 1. I'll have fun in Path of Exile 2. Right? It is beyond cringe, and that is the goal. The problem is, guys, people see this clip of me, and they think that's how I actually act. So, of course, the comments of this clip, I mean, let me just, I don't even know if I want to pull it up. Anyway, the comments are like, this guy's a serial killer, this guy is crazy, this guy just, all these crazy things about me. And one of them actually got it right. Well, I think one of the comments was like, this guy is either a master troll or he's a serial killer. And in those shorts, in the skits, I am trolling. That is my way of trying to positively troll without attacking people and like flinging insults. I'm like, I'm attempting satire, and I'm not a comedian, all right? And I'm not saying I'm good at satire, but I'm trying to poke fun at myself, trying to poke fun at people who are hyper partisan about Path of Exile in a fun way. And a lot of the people, that's their only exposure to me, aside from people who don't like my attitude, the way I present myself or do my content, talking about me on their streams. And they just went berserk on me in the comments, and it was pretty funny. I can't take any of these people seriously. They're calling me stuff like serial killer. I can't get it. Like, they must not experience any joy in their lives, and that is so unbelievably sad. Anyway, that's the drama. I couldn't believe it. But I'm Exile was totally right. It was beyond cringe. Like, he was cringed out the wazoo. I only saw the clip. Well, I don't know if other things were said, but he was giga cringing in the clip. So my little short accomplished the goal. I cringed at the short. Oh, no regrets on the shorts. Guys, like, all of my shorts are giga cringe. That's the goal of my shorts. Look at these silly shorts. Look at the thumbnails, dudes. Look at that thumbnail. I'll believe it when I see it. Look at my mouth agape. I watch. These are supposed to be unbelievably cringe. Also, you can see the progression of my beard throughout. Look at that. Look at where I was. What was that? 1 month ago? 1 month ago, my beard was there. Wow. Clean shaven me to non-clean shaven me. Yeah, they're supposed to be mega cringe. All right. Where are we going? I haven't been reading the reactions. Yes, I'm the master serial troll. True, because that was actually my goal with these, to troll in my own way. And it succeeded, but people think it's real. Oh, screwed. PoE1 killed PoE2 on Twitch. Oh, 100%. Dude, people are hyped about League launch. Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, if you look at, like, if you, like, look at your YouTube feed, it's PoE1 all day, guys. All day. It's kind of crazy, too. Path of Exile 2 videos, like Darth, right? Darth blew up with Diablo 4 and Path of Exile 2. Like, his Path of Exile 1 versus PoE2 video, Darth usually gets crazy viewership. 12K views. The way the YouTube algorithm is operating with the Path of Exile 1, Path of Exile 2 split is crazy. For example, Big Ducks. Awesome dude. Awesome creator. Traffic's awesome too. I hovered over his, but I meant to talk about Big Ducks. Awesome creator. This video, before Path of Exile 2, would have got like 100,000 views in 11 hours. It's only at 25,000. Same with like Mathos. Like I've noticed a trend of viewership being down. Like here's another really good example. Ziz is like the biggest Path of Exile 1 creator, right? He's gonna get the most views on his videos, the most traffic, right? Look at the views are shockingly low. And this is just across the board. I'm just using Ziz as an example. Like it's for myself too. Like only 90, I'm saying only 93,000. Only 93,000 on his first league start video, 49,000, 65, 49, 5K an hour ago. That's even, I guess that's pretty good. But like what I'm saying, I wonder if the YouTube algorithm is a little confused about what's happening with Path of Exile 1 and Path of Exile 2. I'm really curious. Guys, I'm thinking that Grinding Gear Games kind of screwed up naming them the same thing and then having, for example, Dead Eyes in PoE 1 and PoE 2 and having the same uniques in PoE 1 and PoE 2. Not just for YouTube and content creation, but just for clarity and distinguishing the two games in general. I feel like it's going to lead to a lot of confusion. Maybe not now. 5 years down the line, though, imagine that. Like, we have all these different evolved content systems from PoE 1 and PoE 2 and vice versa. It's going to be a little muddled, you know? Hey, Gray PP, what's happening, my man? I am doing well. Try will Zana end up in PoE 2? Actually, I don't think she will. No. Thanks for the compliments on the beard, dudes. Skyrim troll strong. Whoa, lots of chat. Holy crap. Get your party hats on in Path of Exile 2 before it's too late. I'll get into Path of Exile 2 in a minute. I just want to chat for a little bit about the about me being cringy. Hey, Steam Root. Hey, Raven RPG. I tried PoE 1, but the lack of ASDW means my hands will hurt like they did. Yeah. It's a shift. It's definitely a shift. I was surprised that it didn't hurt as bad as it did when I shifted from PoE 2 back to PoE 1 with Freesha. We'll see how it feels after some longer play sessions, though. Stick to your own thing. That got you here. Oh, yeah. Bro, I'm sticking to my own thing. I'm sticking to me. Like, I'm not it, guys. I'm not a plant. I'm not a shill. It's just me. I'm just winning. I'll be honest. I'm just winning and winning. I do this with 2 kids, a beautiful wife. I spend tons of time with them. I have a full-time job where I'm making, you know, I have a career. I don't just have a job. I have a career. Get my workouts in. Beautiful house, backyard. Man, we're getting our backyard in a nice place, by the way. Getting a swing set. Pretty hyped about it. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm seriously chilling. PoE 1 Go controller? No way, man. I'm waiting for you to tell me what to play tomorrow. Gray PP, my man. First of all, I hope your fam's doing well. Second, that is not me. I am not the build guy. All right, I'm winging it tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm playing. I legit don't. It's down to, I think, 4 things, and it's all melee. Double strike, champion or slayer. Cleave of Rage, Berserker. Chill, I know. Lightning Strike Slayer. Ooh. Or, I saw Ron Array. He put out a Smite Slayer build. I might try that. I'm down to 4. So I'm either going to go Duelist or Marauder. I'm going melee. I might be really hipster. I never played Lightning Strike during its reign of terror in Path of Exile 1. So I just might play it this league because I think it still looks pretty strong. I looked a little bit at the numbers and it looks fine. So I might play that. Tectonic, I am the master of bait. It's true. Yep. Why goodbye? Because I'm going to be playing some Path of Exile 1 for the next little bit. I'm just getting you into chat. You know, I'm going to play some Path of Exile 1 tonight. And we're swapping to Path of Exile 2 tonight. And we're swapping to Path of Exile 1 tomorrow. I'm not doing any practice. No real build crap. I just looked at a few videos. I have a few ideas bouncing on my head. We're going to wing it all tomorrow. That's going to be pretty exciting. Since I've got a lot of people in here right now, just to let you all know, let's just take a look at it, dudes. All right. So, tomorrow, Path of Exile 1 launches its 3.26 expansion. It's the first expansion that it's had in 11 months, okay? A few things about this expansion. Yo, Shave Dome, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I am going Volcanic Fissure of Snaking. You hipster. Just kidding. You're not a hipster at all. You're following the meta. Is that like the S tier build of the patch right now? Okay. So, first of all, guys. Wow, Twitter quality is terrible. First of all, in Path of Exile 1, there are things called challenges. Think of it as a free battle pass, okay? But Path of Exile has had this before battle passes existed. You can complete various challenges in the game to get free cosmetic rewards that you can then wear on your characters and eventually wear in Path of Exile 2. A lot of these cosmetics do cool things to your character as well. For example, I have a hat from getting, I think it was 38 challenges in Affliction League, that when I wear it, it turns my life globe purple. Pretty cool, right? Well, Path of Exile 3.26 is coming with its own set of challenge rewards, and it is this armor set. Now, we don't know if it has any special effects, okay? So we'll have to take a look and see once we're in game what it does. But typically, you get these for doing basic things in the game, medium challenging things, some hard things at endgame, and then a good set of grind, okay? But you don't have to complete all the challenges. If you complete 36, you'll get all of the armor set. There's 40 challenges in the league. I typically get these challenges in 3 weeks. And in about 60 hours of play in 3 weeks. But that was before I had 2 kids. So it might take me a bit longer. Play Poison Concoction as a start, get your currency, and then make Slayer Lightning Strike. Yeah, but Raven, I'm not a rusher. I don't rush. Like, my campaign is like 10, 11 hours, honestly. So I'm not blasting or anything. I just want to play what I think feels fun. So that's why I'm probably just going to play a melee build. I might do like Sunder leveling, but I'm not going to do Poisonous Concoction or anything like that. Thumbnail clickbait and a half there, Buckaroo. Bro, no. No clickbait. We talked about it. You just missed it, my man. 3 weeks with 1 kid, 2 kids equals 6 weeks, perhaps. Are the challenges doable for someone who is mentally challenged? Considering I am able to complete them, 100% doable. You can also buy some of the harder challenges. I would not worry about it. But here's the armor set. I'll just play it on screen right now that you can get for completing it. Now it's going to show the boots, the gloves, the helmet, and then the armor set. And wow, Path of Exile 1, no offense, GGG, but it looks so much worse than Path of Exile 2. Like, you can see the lower res stuff, but eventually you'll be able to use this armor set in PoE 2. See, it does have a little cool effect right here. That is, I like this. This looks like Sauron from the Lord of the Rings movies. So that's the end set that you'll be able to get if you finish all the challenges, and eventually you'll be able to wear this in Path of Exile 2. Pretty cool. Trying to do a sub 6 hour for the first time ever. Ooh, good luck, my man. That'll be tough. So that's the first thing. The other thing is that they're doing Twitch drops. So I'll just let you guys know I will be streaming tomorrow. Okay. So if you would like to, no. If you would like to tune in to my stream tomorrow on Twitch, you can get drops just by watching for 3 hours. The first is a finisher effect. It's this on screen right now. You get it for killing a unique enemy. It will not be in PoE 2 to start, but it eventually will be. The second is a charge effect. It changes the way your endurance, power, and frenzy charges look. You'll get the first one by watching for 3 hours, week 1, so tomorrow to next Friday, and then the next one by watching another 3 hours, week 2. Then there's also this right here, the Originator's Portal, which you can eventually use in PoE 2, and you get it by gifting 2 Twitch subscriptions. So what you can do is you can either just gift 2, you can sub to me once, and then gift another. You can also do this to any content creator that has drops enabled. Pretty much every single content creator will have drops enabled. So I heavily encourage that you do this. If you don't want to support me, support another streamer. It's huge. It's honestly huge. It helps a lot. So definitely do that if you think these cosmetics are cool and you eventually want them from the store. Because if you get them now by watching or just by gifting the Twitch subs, You're helping a creator in the community, and I think that's great. If you don't want to support me, I do know some other people will likely be streaming. I like Sir Gog, Locahole, Arrow. Shout out to all those guys. I'm sure Snoo is going to be streaming and a lot of other guys. So make sure you go check them out. And gals like DS Lily. I'm sure DS Lily and Valina will be streaming. So yeah, would recommend that you support a streamer that way. Great. Okay. Any other things, guys? I know that any other Path of Exile 1 stuff. I think we're going to do Path of Exile 2 now. I think we're going to play some Path of Exile 2 solo self-found. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about, guys? Did I mention anything? I know they don't use, they don't do YouTube drops. I asked GGG about this, and it's just not, it doesn't, it's a Twitch thing, essentially. Soon PoE 2 will be in a state where PoE 1 is with the amount of content, and then everybody will make PoE 2 their mainstay. Honestly, I'll see after I play Path of Exile 1 again for an extended amount of time, but I really think I enjoy the gameplay of Path of Exile 2 more. But we'll see. You notice the duelist is severely unfit. Every time he defeats a boss, he's panting for breath, whereas the other characters don't. Probably because he was living a life of, you know, exquisiteness, you know, winning all those gladiatorial duels. The last two challenges are usually tied to void stones. Yeah. Which drops, you mean 144p tax? Yeah. Do you get it in PoE 2 as well? To start, all those effects will not work in PoE 2, but eventually they will. Like all Path of Exile 1 microtransactions. I've decided to play PoE 1 exclusively because of the MTX drop. I'm absolutely addicted to the MTX in this game. We should be able to use them in both games eventually. You don't want to make a Twitch account? I know. Right, how much money are you planning to spend and store this league? Probably, I don't know. Probably none. Unless there's a cool thing that I want to grab. Alright, hey Jinjon, what's happening? You forget to say you're going to play PoE 1 because PoE 2 bad. I don't think PoE 2 is bad. I like PoE 2. I like a lot of games. I like Last Epoch. I like Clair Obscur. I like Path of Exile 1, Path of Exile 2, Age of Mythology, Guild Wars 2. Man, I guess I don't like a lot of games. I need to play more games. I need to try Black Myth Wukong. Hey, what's going on, Aaron? Hope you're doing well, man. Am I growing a beard? Yes and no. I grew it out for 5 days, which is the longest I've ever done that. And my wife was like, hey, kind of like that, man. And everybody else was also complimenting me. Mom, my coworkers, all you people in Twitch and YouTube chat and the YouTube comments, like people were like, yo, beard, nice. So not because of all of you, but because of my wife, I decided to grow it out for 1 month. I'm going to grow it for 1 month to let all the patches come in. And then I'm going to shave it down and like see what we have to work with. I don't know what I'm going to do. We have 1 week to go. We're at 3 weeks shaved or unshaven right now. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I had to let Kitty out. Kitty had to go. Diablo 4 good. I personally don't enjoy Diablo 4 that much. I just don't. Maybe I will eventually. It's the same with like Last Epoch. Like I was enjoying myself through the campaign, and then again once I got to endgame, I just didn't enjoy it. But like Diablo 4, I only liked my initial playthrough of the campaign, and even then it was kind of weird. It was I don't know. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it was soulless. It really felt soulless playing through Diablo 4, and everything was very muted, and it felt really safe. I don't know. Hey, Apps with Farm, what's going on, man? Mutton chops are the only answer. I don't know, man. I don't know. Somebody said, what did somebody say? I can't remember. Somebody gave me a person that I should try to replicate the facial hair of at work today. Can't remember it. Hey, Combat Sack, haven't seen you in a bit. Does new patch come with graphical update? It does not. No. I never played Expedition 33 on stream. Nope. I played it all off stream. And it was beautiful. And nobody would believe me if I played it on stream, but I cried like 20 times during that game. Absolutely. At the end, I bawled my eyes out. And then I slept on it. And then the next morning, I explained to my wife what happened, and then I bawled again. Like, what is going on? Really? Really? Okay. All right. I will play if Battle Mass cosmetics look good. Non-ruthless mode option, PoE 2. PoE 2 got any okay. I know that Crip said PoE 2 is basically PoE 1 ruthless. Maybe that was true like week 1 of PoE 2. Maybe. I didn't get to endgame. I wasn't in endgame, but I saw his video. It seemed like there was not like a lot of loot. Path of Exile 2 is nowhere close to ruthless Path of Exile 1 right now. It just isn't. That is a meme. That is I think it's a complete meme. But what is this stream about, good sir? Well, we covered a decent chunk in the first 26 minutes. But it's mostly about me saying goodbye to Path of Exile 2, because I will be playing Path of Exile 1 for a good chunk of time. But to say goodbye to Path of Exile 2, we actually have to log into Path of Exile 2, right? Okay? Yeah, Expedition 33 was so good. Every game I played after that I struggled with. Yeah. It is incredible. I realized I need story games. Many of the older players who bounced off PoE 2 are very excited about getting back to PoE 1. Are you feeling similarly excited to return, or is it more of a side event before the next PoE 2 update? If and Jeff? Kind of. I'm very... By the way, hi man, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for reporting that thing in Discord. I am excited to blast, okay? I don't think Path of... I've talked about this quite a few times on stream. I don't think Path of Exile 2 is a blasting game right now. I think if you spend 60 hours on it in the span of a few days, like a week, I think you're going to hate the game. I would. I think I would. I have not played that much PoE 2, like 60 hours in a week. I just don't think there's enough content there. I think there's too much repetition. There's too much RNG. There's too much frustration with some of the systems going on, right? I think it's better played, you know. I know. Here you go. Crazy opinion. A few hours a week. And by a few, several hours a week. You know, I probably averaged about 6 hours a week at this point for the Path of Exile 2 done on the Hunt patch. Path of Exile 1, though, guys, I blast Path of Exile 1. Maybe. Remember, the last time the Path of Exile 1 update came out, I didn't have kids. I play 60 hours, 3 weeks. Like, 60, 70 hours in 3 weeks. I play, like, I stay up late, right? I don't make... Screw content. I'm not staying up late to make content. I'm not getting up early in the morning before my kids and wife get awake to make content. I'm going to play Path of Exile 1, and I'm going to get the challenges, and I'm going to max out a character as best as I can with my knowledge, and I am going to burn myself out on that game and then not play it for 3 months. That's how I play Path of Exile 1, and I am so ready for that, If and Jeff. I'm excited to get the challenges. So, it's going to be fun. Yeah, my fam is also gone next week for 4 days. So that's going to be very dangerous. I don't know if I'll play a ton of PoE 1, or maybe I'll get like Black Myth Wukong and play them both at the same time, sort of thing. But yeah, I don't know. How are you guys feeling to If and Jeff's question? There has to be more to PoE 2 to keep my attention. I level up, build my character unstoppable, farm endgame for a few days and drop off. There's no reason to play. Why farm? It goes nowhere. Right. I like the goal of the challenges that grinding your games give you in PoE 1. That's my completion of a league. When I hit my challenge goal, I'm done with the Path of Exile 1 league. All this is a new thing, so you're hyped for it once you've played it. Some it'll die off just like other new content. Right, Mad Dog, yeah. I mean, that happens with every single game. There's the ebb and flow of hype. You can only do Breach, Expedition, and Rituals so long. The maps are all the same, blah, blah. I'll play next patch. Hopefully they add more. Yeah, right, Aaron. Right. Yep. Yep, I burnt myself on Settlers getting a Mage Blood, so I'm ready again. Is he lagging, or is it just you? You're getting major buffering. That's unfortunate. That's not good. Oh, yep. I see the bit rate. Getting a little funky. A little funky on Twitch. Dang. So we're good on YouTube. PoE2 is fun, but it's carried by WASD. Twitch is struggling. Oh, Twitch has been having issues. Yeah, there's the Cloudflare issues. Here, how can I send people to this stream right here? Thank goodness for YouTube, right, guys? Thank goodness. Connection excellent. Here. I'll just stall for a second. I'll give people who were in Twitch a moment to pop on over. Fundamentally, PoE2 is a better game, but PoE 1 for now is more meaningful content. Meaningful content versus meaningful combat. You're right, yeah. Yep. That's all it has. I'll play tomorrow for a week, probably. Love the interview. Well, thank you. Thank you. You've migrated. What's up, Grape? Okay. So, yeah, that was a great question, If and Jeff. I don't know. Did you hear my answer? Did I give like a minute-long answer and you didn't get to hear it, bro? Rip. Dude, by the way, I saw that awesome tool that you made that Arrow used for Glacial Cascade. That was pretty dang cool. It reminded me of the range finders or like pointers in Dota 2. It was pretty sweet. Moving from Twitch to YouTube has been great. Being able to pause, rewind, etc. Much prefer. Yeah, it's kind of rough if it's a bad day for Twitch tomorrow, because obviously everybody's doing the Twitch drops. That'd really suck. I did. I think I got most of it. Oh, okay. Awesome. How you feeling, If and Jeff? I assume you're pretty excited. I know Arrow's pumped. I watched that video where you collabed with him. It was pretty sweet. You're super stoked for this league, Jin John, but I have to work tomorrow night and then Saturday morning, so I'll be fairly behind by Saturday night. Thanks for the segue, my man. Kinda. Okay? Oh, you're calling it PoE rangefinder? There we go. See? I was thinking the like. Okay. So, let's get into Path of Exile 2. But I also want to pose a topic to all of you. It's something that I didn't think was going to be... I didn't think it was going to be controversial. I'll just be honest. And I'm kind of shook that it was as controversial as it ended up being. Pop in the game. Whoop. Oopsie-daisy. Why goodbye? Because I'm going to play Path of Exile 1 for a little bit. I love Path of Exile 2, but Path of Exile 1's coming out. I want to blast that for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We'll see. Okay. Everyone in the chat, people watching the VOD. First, I guess let me pull up what I wrote. Okay, guys? So I can read it verbatim, and then I can add context if necessary. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, I don't want to reach more users. I do not care. I'm already paying $10 a month for my pretty blue check mark. Oh my gosh. Do I have to go full screen? I'm not promoting it. Literally. Okay, there we go. All right. Say you'll bounce and won't have fun without a build guide, but I reckon if you're okay with playing an RPG and doing some research if you get stuck, it's way more fun, engaging, and teaching to try your own brain against the game before going for a guide. It is harder to do this in Path of Exile 1 than in PoE 2, but it's not the Herculean feat it is made out to be. Unless your requirements as a new player require clearing tier 17 maps day or week 1. If it's too intimidating though, there's a ton of great league starters out there. Maybe give it a go solo on your second Path of Exile league, 2 days until 3.26. 80% of the comments on this, guys, are pushback and telling me I'm baiting people and that I am massively wrong. I am so confused. Like, I don't want to say mean stuff. Like this one right here. This one right here. This is the response that like triggered me. This is didn't trigger. It got a rise out of me. This is unbelievably bad advice and borderline bait to try and get people to not have a good experience their first time around. Use a build guide, explore the game's other mechanics. All right, I need to rechat for a second. Am I is there? Both sides, guys, have merit. That's the thing too. Like, of course, if you, I qualify all of that with, you don't think you're gonna have a good time. If you're scared, if you don't want to fail, you should use a guide, use a build guide, blah blah blah. But if all these things, then don't give it a go, because almost everything I see is you need to use a build guide, you need to use a build guide, you need to use a build guide, and a lot of it is driven by content creators, but a lot of it is also just on Reddit, on the forums, on Twitter, on Discord, people saying if you don't use a build guide, you're gonna hate the game. I know that I'm using this as like, oh, I don't know, what's the proper logical fallacy? I can't think of the right one, but essentially, well, I didn't use a build guide when I first started playing, and I was fine. So you should be fine. That's not what I'm trying to say, but I use myself as an anecdotal example. I played the game not using a build guide, but I didn't. My goal wasn't to beat Ubers or beat all the pinnacles in a week, right? I just wanted to play the game, and that's what I was kind of saying there. I was giving permission to people who just want to play the game, permission to just play the game, because the way that it's stated by a lot of people is, if you just want to play the game, you will fail. You will not have fun. You will bounce from the game, and you will never come back to Path of Exile 1. Use a build guide. I hate that. I abhor that. And before I say anything I regret, let's take a look at the comments here. Okay. Clickbaity, bro. What? Not more hate highlight. Oh, this isn't hate. No, I want to have a debate. YouTube having issues. What? It says excellent health on my end. I don't see any errors. You're running chain hook of Charthus League start? Okay. Don't disagree. Did that in the beginning of PoE 2. It is easier in PoE 2 to do it. I am the first creator I heard that says don't use a build guide. I have to be honest, this is a terrible take in my opinion. Try. Most people will bounce off the game because they have to do research. It's best start them following a build guide, or if you're new, and try it later. Well, yeah. I don't know. I just... Am I like old brained, like old fashioned, where when I play a game, I want to really try to figure it out myself first before relying on others? Like, I didn't use any... Okay. I didn't use any guides in Clair Obscur. I did message Josh Strife Hayes about the game, and he gave me some advice. But like with Clair Obscur, I got stuck, and I didn't look up how to do something. I strategized, and I was like, okay, well, I need to use this particular picto, and I need to swap out this skill for that. Right? That's how I think. Like Age of Mythology as well. Like, I don't look up people's strats. I try to create my own strats when I play, and especially the first time. This is key. I feel like if you play with a build guide the first time and you're kind of following blindly, are you learning much? It's like at my workplace, right? I always want people to, like, of course I can guide them, but I want them to actually be doing it. I guess it's not a one-to-one comparison, but a lot of people will just like do things that a guide says just because the guide says, and they won't have someone there like I'm at work explaining why something is the way it is. And I know some league starters do this, but not to the extent a truly new player needs. I feel like a new player should, and this is my opinion, right? Should be able to fail. Should be able to discover things if they'd like to, and not be corralled into using a build guide. And that's the big thing. People want to do it, go for it. Use a build guide. There's thousands of them out there. I am disabled. I just want to waste time mindlessly on an ARPG. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I think people, once again, it's just what I'm gauging again is just that people don't want to have nuanced discussions about this. Not in the chat, but just in general. And it's just like, well, you have to be side A or side B. I wonder how many people that say use a guide have ever stopped using them. I went into PoE 2, never played PoE 1, tried to go blind completely. I felt I was doing well until I wasn't. Followed the guide and listened. After that, stopped following, and now am on my feet. And that's how a lot of people might be, right? You might use try without a guide, hop in, start using one, realize, oh, this is what you do, and then you stop using it, right? I don't know. I think I'm just a little old-fashioned, perhaps. Where it was, I just remember it being so much fun going through back in Blight League and playing and not knowing anything. Like, I didn't even know Ascension was a thing. You know what a magical moment that was when I ascended for the first time in Path of Exile 1? I had no clue that you could ascend. And I stumble upon the labyrinth, and I get to the end of it, and I'm like, what's the reward for this? Is it just going to be a lot of gold and everything? And yeah, it was a lot of chests, and I looted all the chests after beating Azaro, and then there was this thing, this Altar of Ascendancy, right? And I used it, and I became an elementalist. Okay, she's going to kill me. I need to actually focus on her. I became an elementalist, and it was such a cool moment, and I will never forget that. Will never forget that. I had no idea that was coming, and I love those sort of moments in games. And I feel like by saying you need a guide to even play PoE 1, you are robbing people of those moments. So, I'm not saying people are wrong to think that. I just disagree personally. All right, we've got another teleport in person on our hands, guys. She's not going to kill me, is she? I remember making my first build guide based on a trash 1C unique, ending up doing like 8 million DPS in the end. One of my best leagues, I think it was Abyss. Wow. The thing is, other content creators have seen tons and tons of people fail and quit because they didn't follow build guides. So they learned it's better to just recommend using a guide in general. Hey, if you're watching my stream, all right, I'm sorry for robbing you, first of all. This is more so people who are, like, we're looking for guides. And because I said that in a video as well about choosing the right build guide for you. And people thought it was shocking, and I was like, well, I'm going to make a slight post about this. Wow, people are hitting really, really hard here. I'm kind of surprised. Oh, I didn't get the thing. I'm trying to pay attention to chat. It's so hard to play and pay attention to chat. I agree with you or disagree. Self-exploration can be so exciting, but it does require a certain kind of person for PoE. And that's the thing. So, maybe I could have been a little bit better in my wording of it. I think I was good, but maybe I can always be better. Essentially what I'm saying is, if you're the type of person who is okay with failing and looking up stuff yourself and really like thinking and trying to stumble through the game and getting that success at the end, then you will be okay without a build guide. You will be fine. It'll take longer. There will be more failure. You'll be overcoming more, but it's not impossible, okay? Because, let's face it, guys, people make it sound freaking impossible. And it's not the case. Whoa! Lone Legionnaire with the tier 3 for 7 months! My dude. Twitch must be working again. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. That's a juicy one, Exiles. Turn voice volume up? No way. Isn't my voice giga loud, guys? I think your computer might be messed up, man, because my voice is very loud. I'm looking at my settings and knobs. I have my game settings pretty low. Why the title? Because okay, I gotta add Goodbye Path of Exile 2. Because PoE 3.26 tomorrow. Okay. Alright, I updated the title. I sometimes forget that not everybody is coming in at the beginning of the stream where I explain the title. So I have updated the title. Oh, Hype Train, let's go. Thanks for the bits, Scuzzy. I was sent here because you were bad-mouthing Path of Exile. Bro, who said that? Who said I was bad-mouthing Path of Exile? That person doesn't know what they're talking about. I love my Path of Exile. I'm just not practicing speedrunning it because I have accepted that it's going to take me a while to get through the accident to endgame. You will not be seeing a day 1 2 watchstone from me. Okay, these guys are little. I do not like these guys. Anybody else hate these? Whoa. These ground diggers. They burrow under the ground and oh. What's with the title? Are more people asking about what's with the title? Yeah, gold respecs really help with this, guys. By the way, they added gold respec to Path of Exile 1 last league, and they're keeping it for this league. Respecking used to be a lot harder. I wouldn't fight as hard for this opinion if respecking was only available with the Books of Regret you got in the campaign or with Regret Orbs. But now that respec with gold is a thing, I will fight far harder for this opinion. More fun to figure things out on your own. Yeah, it takes a certain type of person, but yeah, that's how I feel. Oh. D4 good, PoE 2 bad. Yeah, personal preference, my man. I bet there's a lot of people who prefer Diablo 4 compared to PoE 2. Did I not kill you? I thought I killed you. Did you get, like, resurrected, bro? Try which crafting system from PoE do you want in PoE 2? Harvest in some form. Almost because of the monsters. I just love the harvest monsters. Okay, but if we're talking about like base crafting system, an updated crafting bench I think would go pretty hard. Nah, it's not that simple. It's not an IQ test. Some people just prefer that game, like the open world focus and stuff, right? Yeah, harvest. See a lot of people share my sentiment. I think I'm just a bit tired of an early access game. I want full PoE 2 to be out already. So do I, man. And here's I think it's gonna be a bit like okay. I think they might end up releasing it out of early access. Who said this? Was it Sir Gog who said this? I think they might end up releasing it out of early access, but I don't think it's going to be truly out of EA. And what I mean by that is they might go into 1.0, make it free to play, but not all the classes will be in the game. Maybe not. I would think all the acts would have to be in the game, right, guys? Let's go for defense. I don't even know. What do I want to do? Lucky? Do lightning damage. Maybe not even. I think all classes might not be in 1.0, and they might release it into 1.0, which would be sad. Well, the thing is, they might do it this year, but it might not be like what I would envision as 1.0. Yeah. What did Scuzzy say? Oh, the IQ thing with Diablo and everything. I don't think it's that. I definitely do not like that game though. Like I said earlier, it just kind of feels lifeless to me. Hey, XD Kone, thanks for the raid, bro. Hope you had a good stream. What were you playing? You guys can see I'm a giga speedrunner, like Angermus, with how fast I've done this area. How long have we been in here? Like 10 minutes. Where did I miss one of the things? Down there? I missed it down there. Oh my gosh. You can't wait to run at the speed of sound tomorrow. Anyone who hasn't played Path of Exile 1 and you want to see how fast things truly get, yeah, watch my stream, watch somebody else's stream tomorrow. It's kind of crazy how fast things get, like, as soon as you obtain your movement skill. Okay, maybe not. Okay, end of Act 1, things start to get pretty speedy. Hey, Xcode. I started with Dark Souls 3 and ended up with Roblox Bingo somehow. So hyped for 3.26. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I have not... Okay, so I haven't played either of those games, bro. One day, I swear, I will play all the Dark Souls games. Wait. Wait, where did I miss it, guys? Is it? Oh, it's right there. It's right there. I'm a dummy. I walked right by it. Man, I cannot play PoE 2 and read chat at the same time. It's, I think Josh said this, where you sacrifice, either you sacrifice game quality or you sacrifice stream quality. I choose to sacrifice game quality. Endgame PoE 2 is same as Beach Fresh Act 1 PoE 1 speed. Okay, Jarrot TV. Okay. That's not true. But once you get the Quicksilver Flask, level 4, after Hail Rake, maybe you got a point there, bro. Maybe you got a little bit of a point. A little bit. A little bit. Not much quality to sacrifice in PoE 2 out of 10. Just be careful. Jesus. Brutal. Yeah, as long as you use common sense like Fire Skill, Fire Nodes Tree, you can get to maps nowadays. Yeah. Literally what I did in PoE 1. So when I first played PoE 1, I had almost no ARPG experience. I had just played Diablo 3 and then Diablo 2 a decade prior. And I made a Rolling Magma Elementalist build in 3.8 Blight. And it was so much fun. I didn't even know that Blight was a league mechanic. I think I only did Blight like 4 times. Had an absolute blast. Got to tier 6 maps before 3.9 started. Restarted there. And then I started looking some stuff up. And I found I didn't go to YouTube for build guides. I found a build for Ice Crash Juggernaut on the Path of Exile forums. Dual wielding Frost Breaths. I got to level 90. Let's just say when I got to Drox, okay, which is one of the conquerors of the Atlas who defends Cirrus, let's just say I couldn't get him out of his first immunity phase. Big sad. Had to restart, made a Toxic Rain Trickster, and managed to beat all the Pinnacle bosses with him, except Uber Elder. I remember beating Cirrus, going in blind and just failing Cirrus over and over, and it wasn't easy to retry him either. And when I finally downed Cirrus on that build, I felt so dang good. Oh. On the build topic, I have never used a build made by someone before, mostly because I like to make things myself, even if it's not any good. I got chewed out once by a group of PoE players because I didn't use defensive auras or flasks. Yeah, you don't need to. I feel like chewing people out for their builds is kind of trash unless you're objectively saying your build is like the best at something.
Strength isn't everything.
Like if you're saying my build is the best at this, and then you do something stupid, and people chew you out, okay, I get it. But if you're just presenting a build, right, and people just rip it apart and try to make you feel like total crap because you built something a certain way, I just think that's trash. I don't think that there's any reasoning to do it. If you're not trying to sell something, and I'm not even saying monetarily. Like if you're just putting a build out there and saying, hey, if you like this build, you can try it out, you can follow it. I don't think you need to go for the throat. But if you are saying this is the best build for clearing tier 16 maps, 5 hours into the league or something, I don't know. Then you need to back that stuff up. And you need to be able to defend it with your life. The build drama lately has made me embarrassed to like PoE. Yeah, the drama's shite. It's shite. But you can't... Here's the thing, guys. You can't take some of those guys seriously. You really can't. You just can't. I literally realized this like a month ago, and it made my life so much better. Like, guys, don't take him seriously. It can't be serious people. You can listen to their advice about Path of Exile builds. Would you listen to their advice about literally anything else in life? If no, then screw it. Who cares? Honestly. I can honestly say that. A lot of these people are very intelligent when it comes to theory crafting, making builds and everything. But when it comes to communication, when it comes to being like a human and just interact, I just can't take them seriously. That's it. That's done. Simple as that. And I am going to continue to get lost in this place because I'm watching chat. I only need to figure out the blogging drama. I couldn't commit mentally to following a build guide, learning the game immediately at that depth before I even figured out if it was fun to press buttons, pick up loot. And I kept getting deterred from trying PoE 1 because people would keep telling me you need to follow a guide or else you can't play. Ironically, the RF guide was the reason I decided to stick to F around trying following a build guide and made my own build, not worrying about how far I would get. Yeah, see, that's the fear, my man. And I'm glad you're trying it. I'm glad you've decided to try it again. And Pox's, I assume you're talking about Pox's Righteous Fire Guide. His is the best, most Did I just do a big circle? Holy crap. His is the best, most comprehensive build guide, I think, in the history of Path of Exile. And there's so many examples. Did I just do a big loop? Oh my... What? This is what I get for reading chat. If you are a new player and you don't mind that playstyle of Righteous Fire, and you want a build guide, and you want someone who will fully explain everything, Fox is the guy. Hey, the Harry G. It launches at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Time. I believe that is 10 p.m. CET if you're in Europe, Central Europe. There's a difference between a guide and a build guide. You're probably best at looking for a beginner's guide explaining mechanics at the start rather than builds. I would agree with that. But I also stand by my just going in blind. And if you end up if you're okay with failing, and if you end up failing so hard you're not having fun, maybe looking at a guide. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Kiwi is like university. It might be confusing at first, but soon you'll get the hang of it. Yeah. And there's always probably going to be people who are miles more intelligent than you are. But don't focus on you don't need to focus on the other people. You really don't. All right, Titan, here we go. Just make sure you have life on your gear and you'll easily reach endgame. Life and resistances, bro. Life and resistances. Here we go, here we go, here we go. How much damage are we going to do? Okay damage. We're doing okay damage here. Nothing too special, but I am making my own build, and I'm pretty arse at me. That almost lined up perfectly to take me out. Whoa. Did I walk into that one? Yeah. My kitty is losing her mind at my door again. She just wanted out, guys. Why can kitties not? Let me get my cat. One sec. Okay. All As someone who was brand new to PoE1, I did not want to download a loot filter, download PoB, and figure out how to decipher the PoB at every level to make sure I'm not making a misstep. Yeah, I used PoB last league. I can't anymore. I'm not touching Path of Building. It's not for me. I'm not even touching it this league. I did last league, but okay. All right. Resistances is easy to get too. They're very easy with the crafting bench, not even flasks. What playlist are we listening to here? We are listening to a playlist that I've created specifically for stream. It's I started curating it today. Player Obscure, Guild Wars 1, Guild Wars 2, Path of Exile 2, PoE 1, Neverwinter Nights 1, Neverwinter Nights 2, Age of Mythology, Dungeons and Dragons Online. I got one last Epoch song in there. Yeah, I think that's the set. We got a healthy mix of stuff today, everybody. Okay. Gotta love the Guild Wars soundtrack. Yeah, it's really good. Wait, you don't have a taste in music? That's insane. Name your favorite band. Guzzy. Okay. Everybody's about to leave the stream. If I'm not listening to game soundtracks, actually, can I show this without doxing myself? One sec. Let me see if I can show you my personal playlist without doxing myself. One sec. One sec. Let's see. Yes, I can. Okay. I actually can't. My personal playlist has songs from Hamilton, Taylor Swift. We got some Ted Nugent. We have Motley Crue, Kickstart My Heart, Don McLean with American Pie, Mulan, I'll Make a Man Out of You, The Trail We Blaze, Elton John from Road to El Dorado, Beauty and the Beast, Be Our Guest, Our Song by Taylor Swift, Love Story by Taylor Swift, All Too Well by Taylor Swift. We've got The Wonder of You from Big Little Lies, How Far I'll Go from Moana, Little Wonders by Rob Thomas, Smooth by Santana featuring Rob Thomas, Pieces by Rob Thomas, Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper, Shallow. We've got The Misty Mountains Cold from The Hobbit, Shrek 2, I Need a Hero with lyrics on screen. Every Time We Touch. Man, I wish I could play these songs on stream. Aerosmith, Dream On. The Other Side from The Greatest Showman. You Belong With Me, Taylor Swift. The Last Goodbye. Poison, Every Rose Has Its Thorn. Redbone, Come and Get Your Love. Falling Slowly by Glenn Hansard. Billie Eilish's Happier Than Ever. The only Billie Eilish song that's good. Simply the Best from Schitt's Creek. Styx, Come Sail Away. Twilight Zone with by Golden Earring. Queen, Under Pressure. The White Lotus Season 2 theme song. Queen, Fat Bottom Girls. The Full Monty, Big Ass Rock. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, Can't Hold Us. Airplanes by Bob featuring Haley Williams. Lil Jon, Get Low. Panic at the Disco, Crazy Equals Genius. Florence the Machine, Dog Days Are Over. Usher, Yeah. Train, Hey Soul Sister. Carly Rae Jepsen, Call Me Maybe. Elton John, Can You Feel the Love. La La Land, Epilogue. Wish, Ariana DeBose, This Wish Reprise. Brother Bear, Great Spirits. The Offspring, You're Gonna Go Far, Kid. The Killers, Mr. Brightside. And Into the West, Annie Lennox, the closing song from Lord of the Rings. All right, how many viewers did we lose? We gained viewers. How did we gain viewers with me reading off the songs I like? What is this? What is this? So that's my playlist. I hope that gives you a little bit of a glimpse into the real me, because we all know this is the fake me on stream right now. So, hey, I just met you. Can I sing that? Can I sing that, or will my stream get taken down? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. So here's my number. Hey, 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 hey. So call me maybe. Please stop, kitty. My kitty is really making me mad, guys. She's the reason I died. So, oh, this one's so good. Uh-oh. Is that a one shot? I was gonna turn up the music. I think that's a one shot. Oh, I was right on the other side. Shoot. I couldn't dodge to his hand. I'm so low skill. I actually hate this boss because I can't read his tells at all. Low key. What even are his tells, guys? We got him. We got him. We don't got him. We don't got him. We don't got him. Oh my gosh. So much damage. Oh, no, 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 no. Where is it shooting? Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Oh, we got him. We got him, guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I missed a really long message. We can drop it. What's going on? What's going on? Like, you can't have a game with WSD and leap slam. Like, mechanically it can't work since you have to aim with your leap, and since WSD wouldn't have the pinpoint aiming, they took it out. And leap is 1000% faster. Cheer to. Well, thanks for the 100 bits, Scuzzy. Yeah, I don't think you can have movement skills. Well, I mean, you have leap slam in PoE too, but I'm of the opinion it feels very, very janky to use. I know people have mastered it kind of at this point, but I think it's I don't like leap slam in PoE 2. Feels way better in PoE 1. No, I know more about you from your music list, like where you live, where you grew up, what your parents do for work. Oh my gosh, Scuzzy. Birds of a Feather, best Billie Eilish song. Okay, so I haven't listened to many Billie Eilish songs. I know because you're a bad guy, because, you know, every game was using that as a song. But I can't even sing. Anyway, I heard Happier Than Ever because it's a Beat Saber song, and the second half of it transforms into a completely different song, and it's just amazing. I just respect what she did with the choice of the song. If you haven't heard Happier Than Ever from Billie Eilish, I highly recommend it. It's quite good. That is a really good pair of gloves, but I am not int, so that's a gay for me. Oh, gotta turn down the music now. That's pretty nice. That ring's decent. Is the Arbiter of Ash music playing right now? I think it is. Why does it always do this? I don't want it to remove mana from me, dudes. Okay, we're putting this in. And we're saying adios to that. No, we're getting rid of that too. Alright. Man, that's a spicy one, Exiles. What do I have? Lots of res there. Wow. I mean, I don't need accuracy, though, do I? Whatever. We'll do it. We'll do it anyway, dudes. Okay. Okay. But, like, I came here, made that you, as a paid PW2 player, was dogging on Path of Exile 1. But it turns out you were the exact person I feel bad that I bullied years ago. Honest, you are a soft person, and I'm sorry for 8 months ago now. Guzzy, I don't know what you're talking about, my man, but I hope you're having a good day. Are you saying you came here because of that? Because you saw a clip of me being cringe and you thought that's how it actually was? I'm lost. I'm lost, man. Thank you regardless. You don't need to apologize. You really don't? We're good. We're good. I really don't. It's all good. Doja, you need to stop. You got to stop, girl. You got to stop, girl. Hey, Paladin Mike. How you doing, man? You going to try the new Path of Exile 1 League? You sticking with PoE 2? Check out Mirar Try. I have not, Chris Verba. Oh. You are so cringe, Matt. Bro, I am cringe. Look at the shirt I'm wearing. Okay. You think I'm not cringe? Here we go. Here we go. I mean, I'm never beating the allegation. I'm wearing a "Yo, the best dad in the galaxy" t-shirt. How will I ever beat the allegations here, guys? It's not happening. It's not happening, guys. What can I say? My daughter's got it for me. My 3-year-old and my 9-month-old. It wasn't my wife. My daughters specifically got this shirt for me. They started working a minimum wage job for, 6 months together to save up for it, and they bought it. And how can I not wear this? Okay? I love the shirt. If you weren't a dad, it would be cringe. Todes Nuss, you are bang on. You are bang on. Oh my god. Oh boy. That was a little terrifying. Zoja, why are you going for my wire? Guys, why do cats go for internet wires? I just can't. Man, if I was doing my my Path of Exile right now, I'd have to do reps. Ooh, we got the snake lady, guys. Oh my gosh. No way. No, this is going to be so embarrassing. I can't die to the snake lady. Oh, treason. Treason right now, guys. Do you hear that background music? Some of you will recognize it. Big fight. Big fight. We did it. We did it, guys. This is Last Epoch's endgame area. The End of Time soundtrack. It's hub music. It is beautiful. I was in PoE today and tried to dodge roll. It does not work. Yeah, there's no dodge in PoE. You get movement skills instead. You can bind your movement skills in Path of Exile 1 to the same, the spacebar, if you want, like Frost Blink. It essentially acts as a faster dodge roll, honestly. It just costs mana and you can't necessarily spam it. Yeah, Last Epoch has some really good music, although this is my favorite soundtrack from Last Epoch. Whoa! Whoa, I just got blasted. Did you guys see that? I must have had a big shock on me or something, because I got chomped. Hey, Blazeworks, what's happening, man? Hey, Marek, what's going on? I'm going to start, I think, Double Strike Slayer or Smite Champion tomorrow on PoE 1. Blaze, man, are you playing Path of Exile 1 tomorrow? Are you going to give it a go? Or are you sticking just with PoE 2, pretty much? I'm curious. I didn't get to listen to your podcast with Miso. Oh, do I go for it? I'm gonna go for it. That was nice. Yeah, it's quite nice. Oh, fully blind to everything, Blaze? Heck yeah, we were just talking about this, whether I was baiting people by telling them to go fully blind, if they're okay with failing, or if that's a valid way to play. I think the consensus is it's valid as long as you're okay with failure. But if you really don't want to fail and you don't want to waste any time, then you should go in with some sort of build guide or guide to the game or whatever. So, but I had some people saying it was just a complete bait thing. I don't think it's a complete bait thing. I think it's pretty valid. That's how I started playing PoE. It was pretty fun. Any more DPS and I'll be healing the monsters. What are you talking about, bro? I think I'm doing pretty well. I mean, I'm not blasting like I was on my monk in 0-1 through Cruel, that's for sure. But I think I'm doing about as well as my Amazon was doing in Cruel. Bakunda from Skyrim is one of my favorite songs ever. Okay, now I'm going to have to listen to it. I like a lot of Skyrim's tracks, but I can't pick out Bakunda. Jeremy Soule is such a talented composer. Too bad he's a butthole. I believe he's a butthole. I've heard something about music and selling of blah, 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 blah.
A real challenge. You finally caught my attention.
AO244, man. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the T1 sub, dude. I really appreciate that. How you doing tonight, man? Passive aggressive Bill. Just enough damage to really emotionally harm these monsters, right? They're not actually dead. They're just, you know, beleaguered. Wow, wow. My grenades do a gigaton of damage, though. Emotional damage. Yeah, Jeremy Soule is a phenomenal composer. I think he was difficult to work with or something? And that's why he's kind of just disappeared, or I don't know if there was some controversy, but he's basically disappeared from composing music, which is sad. He composed like Neverwinter Nights, Guild Wars 1, a lot of Guild Wars 1, and all of Guild Wars 1 and a lot of Guild Wars 2, I believe, or at least base Guild Wars 2. Very sad. I don't want to hurt you, but I definitely will. Love your channel and your positivity, man. Any advice for a PS5 owner trying to play PoE 1? But keeps crashing within the first hour of playing, anyone? AO244, I'm sorry, I've never played on console, and yeah, I don't, that sounds really odd. Because, correct me if I've never owned a console besides for Nintendo consoles. I mean, like, PS5s all have the same hardware, so it shouldn't really be wow, a lot of damage. It shouldn't be isolated to you, right? Or I guess I don't know how that works. I guess make sure you're fully up to date with all patches to your system and everything. I personally don't have any advice, my man. I'm sorry. That really sucks though. And PoE 2 works fine. It's just PoE 1 with the problem. Do you have like a loot filter loaded on there that's causing it to crash maybe? Some sort of add-on? I don't know, man. Blaze, you just hit level 96 in hardcore solo self-found in PoE 2. Dude, that's an achievement. Congratulations. I don't think the Expedition 33 composer is human. That guy's a god. I cannot wait to see what Sandfall does next in 5 to 6 years. I really hope their next game is as good as Expedition 33. If it's after playing for a while, his PS5 could be overheating if his fan intakes aren't clean. Check your fans. How's the heat going? Like, is it just shutting down, or is it like, is it completely turning off, or is the game just crashing? That probably matters. Yeah, PoE 2 works fine. No worries. Thank you. You could try posting on this. I was going to say subreddit. Hello, sirs. Is TFT and Discord still mandatory in PoE 1 and PoE 2? I've never used TFT for PoE 2. For PoE 1, in Settlers, I used TFT to buy one challenge. That's what I use TFT for. I never use it for trading, though. I don't think it's mandatory at all. Unless you're trying to, like, Giga Juice. And you want to do bulk trades. Oh, wow. I just got one shot? Path of Exile begins tomorrow, my man. With the Path of Exile 1 League launch. I'm going to die. I'm literally going to die. I don't know how long I'll be able to stream, bro. Alright, let's not die in one shot again, guys. So that's a one shot. Good to know. Oh my god. totally dodging. Oh my god, guys. No way. I haven't died twice to a boss yet on this playthrough. I must not be upgrading my... Oh, I have a tier 3 skill gem? I didn't even notice. Oh my gosh, payload is huge for explosive grenade. What should I take out? Conk effect, maybe? Where is it? That's huge. Try any reason I'm not using shock burst rounds, brother? I haven't tried it yet. Oh, wow. I can upgrade. What does shock burst rounds do? Load your crossbow with a clip of charged bolts which release damage pulses upon hitting an enemy affected by lightning ailment. Using this skill again reloads the clip. I haven't tried this yet. Is it strong?
Shock burst rounds explode if they hit a shocked enemy. You can reload manually by using this skill again.
Strong? Hey, King Nothing, what's happening, man? Yeah, I'm doing well, dude, and I'm pretty excited for 3.26. Yeah. Playing a little bit of Path of Exile 2 before swapping over tomorrow. It's going to be a good time. It's Giga. Well, if you say it's Giga, I gotta try it. Like as a main skill? What the? Galvanic till shocked, then switch to shock burst, basically. Ooh, okay. Okay, so how about we swap these two? Alright, I'll try it out. I'll see how it works. Wait, but what if I perma-shock someone? Like I'm... Oh, what? Guys, what? Because I have the boots that lay shocked ground. What? 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 Okay, so the strat is to get a really long shock on an enemy, and then you can just... Oh, yes. Yes. All right. It's all coming. Remember, guys, I haven't watched any crossbow gameplay, so I don't actually know how it all works. I'm figuring this out. Thanks for the tip, dude. That was awesome. Thank you, Built Not Bought. It helps if you put a voltaic mark or whatever as well for more shock magnitude for single target. Dude, that's awesome. You can get super high shock magnitude as well. Oh, this is cruel. This is cruel. Dude, that's awesome. One and only one lead game director at Grinding Your Games for Life. 1 Jonathan, 2 Chris, 3 Mark. Who do you choose? Okay, game director. Game director. Like, probably Mark. Probably Mark. Probably Mark because he's designed my favorite content in the game. Like the bosses and everything. And I think he's actively been like just pushing both games in good directions and doing a really good middle ground between the vision of the game directors and the vision of the community. Like an 80-20 split, which I think is good. Like pushing it in a certain direction while not going overboard. Second would probably be Jonathan. Third would be Chris. Now, I know that's blasphemous. Here's why, though. I think Chris really likes grinding. I don't know how much of a grinder I am, guys. Chris, I love you, but I don't know how much of a grinder I am, my dude. Finally, a better life flask. No, I love Chris. I think Chris is great. What is the best kind of bow to use against vampires? A crossbow. Haha, you're in my wife told me a terrible joke today. She said, "What do you do to a lemon when it needs help?" Or so, what do you give a lemon when it needs help? Lemonade. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh he 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 he. God, it was a rough one, Exiles. But I love her. I love her a lot. Rarity, life regen, crit strike. Nah, you're getting crushed. All right, so now the goal is to have galvanic shards be the shock applier. Where is it? Okay, shock applier. And the other one be a little longer. Okay, longer shock duration. Where is it? Why do they I don't like how they... Where did it go? There it is. Oh, what has conduction? What the heck? Is it, does my Herald of Thunder have conduction? Yeah. Alright, and then we're going to use a Jeweler's Orb. Thank you for that tip, my man. This skill, that felt really cool. Shock Burst rounds. So we've got Primal Armament, and then we can go with the level 3 support gem. Elemental Focused. Cannot inflict elemental ailments, yeah? Giga damage. Oh, did I misread one of them? Thank you, bro. Less chance to shock, 100% more. So what is the chance to shock here? It's not on this. Did it not tell me? Did it not tell me here? Doesn't tell me. Interesting. Okay. Whatever. This is gonna be this is gonna feel very different to use. All right. Oh yeah, did I forget to put something in for damage? Yeah. I totally forgot. Additional bolt. Where is that other one? We gained as whatever. Where is it? Enervate. There we go. Oh yeah, you're telling me that. Do I already have martial tempo on that? I have it on this. On my auto attack, which I'm literally not using anymore. I need to figure out the best configuration for all of my different crossbow bolts, so it feels good to play. You knew you recognized Guildmore's music? You're right, Metalhead Dad. I love PvE2, it's my favorite game, but 0-2 was horrendous, and I literally couldn't play the game on Xbox until the recent patches. Lag and performance made it unplayable. Secondly, we really didn't get a proper league and features. They obviously were crunching for this PvE1 league due to the massive nerd rage online. I think they were crunching just for the PoE2 league as well, because I think they were trying to respond to a lot of the criticism. I'm sure they started working on the PoE1 league too, but I think they started to focus on a few things that I would differ on personally. I think I have a consumable or a skill for shock burst. I do. Lit. Here we go. Okay. What if I just use it on normal mobs? Does it do any damage? So it doesn't really do any damage. Okay, so I gotta use this. And grenades. I got the freaking, whatever pack. The big pack, bro, and I don't really spend a lot. I don't get anything. I got the top tier supporter pack and I don't buy anything. I got this. Because I was really enjoying the crossbows and I was like, is there crossbow MTX? There is? Oh, I'm totally grabbing that. I personally use Galvanic with Fork plus Herald for map. Okay. You think maybe that's a good idea to... Maybe I'll try it in endgame. This seems pretty good for, like, Cruel right now. I feel like I'm doing more damage than I was before. With this extra lightning damage stuff. With Enervate. I'm pretty sure Enervate is getting it. I want better performance for this game. So do I, man. My computer right now is burning alive. I have a 4090 and a 9950 X3D Ryzen card. Literally burning alive, guys. I am burning in this room right now. Yeah, 0-2 feels really good now, Paladin, but the problem is, Blaze sounds like he's on console. And it sounds like console play is like really rough, in a rough state for some people. Which is weird because you'd think like console play should feel kind of universal. Like if it was really bad across the board, you know, I feel like there'd be a ton of complaints. Like is that not how consoles work? Shouldn't the performance be pretty universal? Once again, not a console user. Excuse my stupidity. Man, this makes me want to play Clair Obscur again. Oh yeah, the league mechanic is very half-baked. It is pretty cool when you get the interesting spirits, though. I've only gotten the hair once, though. I haven't played a ton, but I've only got it once. And it was really cool when I got the hair and I was getting the duplicating monsters. This is why I don't play hardcore. I just got one shot out of nowhere. But my defenses are also pretty trash. Oh my gosh, what is it, the projectiles from those guys killing me? I'm getting shocked and I'm getting chunked down. It's because I don't have enough evasion. What is my evasion? 35%? My armor's 35%. Guys, don't follow this build. Warning, warning, do not follow build. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm backed into a corner. Too bad I've got tons of CC. Man, the abilities on this guy feel so good. I really like the combination of crossbow and the grenades. I have never played PoE 1. Do I need stash tabs to play endgame? Basically, yes. But if you already have them in PoE 2, you have them in PoE 1. Many of them transfer. But yes, if you play and if you get to endgame in PoE 1, I highly recommend their stash tabs. Yep. You can spend like $30 during a sale, or you can buy the $30 pack and then spend the points during a stash tab sale, which typically happens a week into the league, and you can get all the stash tabs you'll ever need. Hey Sass, what's happening, man? Ready for the league start tomorrow? I saw that you'll be playing and you're gonna play something fresh. I think you said you might you want to try Templar. Yeah, those turquoise strikes are really grabbing me right now. No, you don't need stash tabs immediately. The person asked about endgame, but endgame I definitely would advise. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's a problem, though. I cannot see anything with that effect. Do you guys see the problem there? GGG? Visual clarity? Can't see anything. Uh-oh. 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 I need to do a better job of actually hurting them both at the same time. Or just dying. Okay, so my defenses are a little low. So I'm going to have to rely on skill here, which is unfortunate because I am not the most skillful individual out there. I am not shy about this. Oh! No, my bro. I can't dodge these things. No! 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 Oh no. Oh, low skill player. No, 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 no. Okay. 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 All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. We've got the crazy music in the background too. That felt a little dirty. I'm not gonna lie. That felt a little dirty. That didn't feel like how I was supposed to do that, you know? But it felt good. It felt dirty, but good. All right, let me go use these two things. Where is it? To be fair, I only just recommended shock first round. Yeah, I had no idea how to. I had never tried shock first rounds before. I would have eventually found it, but I don't think I would have like realized how strong it was. More crime charges. So thank you so much for that, bro. I want to abuse broken builds. I don't think that was a broken build that I just did. I just think that's like I was literally just I have this cool thing where I can literally just cause them to be perma shocked. So if I'm standing on top of them, I don't need to swap into something to deliver the shock. I can just continue shock bursting rounds if I'm using this Wake of Destruction unique that drops shocked ground while moving. So it feels pretty good to me. Feels pretty good using that unique and being able to just stand on top of them and pound into them. Wow, that's another really good helmet. Holy crap. If I was energy shield based, that would be an amazing helmet. But I am not. I need more dex. Oh, I'm supposed to go up there. Oh, I must have missed. People are having a discussion about lightning spear in particular. Very fun skill. My opinion on it is, of course, it's powerful in comparison to all many other skills in the game. There are some skill. Why can I not? Where's Deshar? There are some skills that are. There are many skills that are viable, but very few are on the optimal scale of Lightning Spear for pretty much all the content in the game. And I am very excited for a time where it's not at the apex. I don't think there's anything wrong with playing that and having fun. My other character's Lightning Spear. It's very fun, but I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it in the end game. So I decided to make a mercenary. And now we're playing with crossbows and grenades, and it feels good, man. Deshar has my favorite variety of monsters, I think, in PoE 2 right now. The area. What do you guys think? Do other people care about this sort of thing? I love the scorpions, the regurgitating vultures, the leaping vulture demons, the beetles, the undead. Like, this area right here, this city, this map is probably my favorite monster variety in PoE 2 right now. I always notice that when I'm going through it. I'm like, wow, I really love the mix of monsters. There's an area in Diablo 2 that I still remember playing it as a kid. It's right when you get outside of the city, outside of the sewers, and there's like a big wilderness stretch where there's just so many mobs swarming you, and there's such a huge variety. I remember there's like, I think there's like cheetah demons and like bandits and like vulture things too. And I always just remember as that being such a cool area in Diablo 2. And this area gives me the same vibe because of all the different monsters. Hey, Barricade, what's happening, man? Hope you're having a good night, man. I've been seeing you're doing some like beginner streams for Path of Exile 1 players, for Path of Exile 2 players, or beginning Path of Exile 1 players. Very good idea, very cool. Any ideas on what your league's starting tomorrow? I still don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow, dude. I haven't even logged on to PoE 1. I'm just gonna totally wing it. Yeah, Barricade, it's true. It's really good at clearing maps. It falls off on bosses. You need something that gives you a little bit of extra oomph. Yeah, that's also true. I use Primal Strike. Okay, this is one of the coolest areas. I better not die. I will not die. That's pretty cool. That's pretty that man. Oh my god. Oh, guys, I feel the vision. I feel the vision right now really hard. Okay. Oh, while Count Geonor's playing in the background too. I am not the most skillful player. Immediately starts melting bosses. Well, to be fair, it's not because of my skill that I'm doing it. I'm using this little interaction with my boots and shock burst rounds. That's allowing me to just stand on top of them and not have to reapply the shock. Do people use this at all? This tech at all in endgame? I'm curious with Wake of Destruction. It seems like it would be really strong on bosses, so you don't have to rely on reapplying shock. And like your boot slot is really just your resistance plus move speed thing. How can we bring RF over to PoE 2 is the question. Well, we already know that they had an idea cooking. I wonder if people are going to be satisfied with it. It's very important that they hit this. It's such a beloved archetype in PoE 1. PoE 2 is Ash right now. It just needs to cook for another year or two is all. I agree that it needs to cook. I don't know if it's ass. I don't know. I enjoy it. And I think a lot of people also enjoyed PoE 1 at the beginning, too. I think that PoE 1 was probably a lot more ass. No offense to PoE 1. But I think in its first year, its first 6 months, it was far more ass than PoE 2. I'm going to just throw that out there. All right, I've gone through the history books. I think I can say that with quite a bit of certainty. It has grown a lot. My endgame character, I apply shock once with Galvanic and do about 5 million damage with shock burst before needing to reapply. That's a lot of damage, bro. All right. I need some MTX for my explosive grenades that turn them red too. I need the full kit, GGG. You can't just give me half stuff like this. This is crazy. Did it drop anything? Inscribed ultimatum. Okay, okay. I said that right after I'm with you. Might just be a me thing, but I get so bored after playing PoE 2 and I can play PoE 1 for like a month straight. No, Selfair, I said this earlier. Well, I can't play PoE 1 for a month straight, but I really like to play PoE 1 for like 60 to 70 hours in like 3 weeks. Like a ridiculous amount of time just blasting the game, being totally irresponsible, playing way too much, burning myself out because there's so much to do in the game and just playing it a lot and then not playing for like 2 months. Whereas with Path of Exile 2, right now, I think you're totally bang on. It needs time to cook. I just play it very, very casually. And people make fun of me for that. I didn't play 60 hours in 1 week. I played like, on launch week, I played like 20 hours, and then every week after that, I played like a few hours. I'm just chilling with it. Because I don't think it's in the state where you're like wanting to blast it. What are you blasting? I mean, you can blast. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's not for me right now. And I think it's not the game to blast for a lot of people or to be totally irresponsible with for a super long amount of time. Unless you're very goal oriented, you're making like builds or whatever, or you're like, oh, I want to do this very specific thing. I like completing the challenges in PoE 1. I cannot wait for challenges in PoE 2. I'm a very goal-oriented person, and yes, I know it's little pixels on a computer in a video game that I'm going for. I understand it's silly. Let me be. Come on. I like my pixels in a computer game. Okay? I like earning them. It makes me feel good. I like that sort of stuff. Okay? Oh. They didn't move fast enough. PoE 2 is great in spurts. Yeah, I think that's fair. Basically what I said. Very short. Why use many word when few word do trick? I don't know. I use many word. I yap. I'm a big yapper. Check out Kitoko's current. Oh yeah, I have those on my Lightning Spear girl. Yeah, they're pretty strong with the electrocute. The tech is to use a bow with the shock debuff and then swap to lightning burst rounds. You spec 2 trees. One is with bow at a crap ton of shock. The other with crossbow being your main damage. Okay, War. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. I'll try that out. Like, applying the shock, is there just a better way to apply the shock with bows? Is there a specific, unique bow that allows you to apply a bunch of shock or something? I did find a fun build for me and PoE 2. However, in this beta, the point is to check it out and help build the game up. Yeah, you're right. Which is by playing the game and just, you know, letting GGG know what you like, what you don't like. Right now, what I don't like is the amount of RNG in the endgame with finding content. I just hate it. I really don't like the RNG there. Now, it might be a lot better with the Citadels. We'll see, though. Chat is spicy tonight, auto attack. What? It's the skill that you need a bow. Oh, you need a specific... Okay, you need a bow for the skill. Okay. You should have been here earlier, auto attacks. We were very, very spicy. I was getting very spicy, all right? Guess you're gonna have to go back in the YouTube VOD to see that, you know? Yeah, we're missing a poop load in PoE 2 right now. Alright, I want to see how fast I can take down Torgal with shock burst rounds. That's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I want the Druid. I think we're going to get the Templar, or we're going to get... I think we're going to get the Templar next patch. That's what I think we're getting in 03 in August. It's really cool to know that it's coming in August, right, guys? I'm very happy that it's a very set timeline. I told my wife we're planning a family vacation in July, not in August, in July. No particular reason. Don't judge me, exiles. Don't judge me. Please. Gosh dang it. I need a better life flask. I am streaming tomorrow, Tweezus. Yep. Yep, I'm streaming tomorrow at release, probably until pretty late. I'm also going to be doing a Path of Exile, so I'm going to be working out while streaming. It'll be a fun little challenge, and yeah, if you want to come by, drop me a sub, you can go for it. Or if you want drops, I'll be streaming drops. Yeah, that was the happiest I've been in an interview with GGG ever. I did not know Jonathan was going to say that. I was as surprised as all of you guys. I had to hold it in. I had to hold it in. I was like, no way he's saying this right now. This is insane. I thought he was going to give a PR answer. Oh yeah, here we go. Un via temer. This song, perfect for the boss we're about to fight. Your last league was 2019, Tweezus? Well, welcome back, my dude. You'll be on Twitch tomorrow. It's going to be fun, Tweezus. It's going to be fun. Game has changed quite a bit since you've last played. Like, massively. Dude, you played before? You played before the Atlas tree was a thing? All these bosses. Bro, you're going to have a blast. There's a lot of new stuff. Go. So people are always talking about bricking a character in PoE 1. Are respucks not gold-based like in PoE 2? Marwork? Yes, they are in PoE 1 now. I don't think you can brick a character in PoE 1 anymore. You still have to rely on a currency item that could be very expensive, very hard to get, especially early league. You can now just do it with gold. I encourage people to not feel like they need a build guide. You can use one if you want. You can use a guide if you want. Give it a go. Give it a go, Blind. You had a question, Blaze. I totally missed your question. Where is it? Where is your question, Blaze? Did I miss it? Dry, what if you lift so hard tomorrow that you can't click your mouse? Well, I'm only having 30 pounds of weight on the bar. So we should be good. We should be good. Hopefully I don't die a lot, because that's where I get in lots of spins. Yep. Oh no, you're totally good. You're totally good. I thought that was your question. August's book, dude. I'm so much looking forward to what's come next year for PoE2. Me too. When you take your kids, it's a trip, not a vacation. Laniator, my man. That is a good way to look at it. All right, here we go. Okay, now the question is, can I shock this guy with this shocked ground? Let's see. Is he shocked? Log in. Log out. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's so stupid. But it's so beautiful. Oh my god, guys. Oh Jesus, Valatus, what in the seizure is going on? I've cracked the code. I've cracked the code with permanent shock with that. Man, that skill effect though is pretty egregious, guys. I'm not gonna lie. That is a crazy amount. Wow. That's nice. I wonder if I should go full. I should start speccing full into Dex, dudes. Oh, that's nice too. Let's... Okay, guys. Am I going to get my butt kicked by JAMANRA? Oh, guys, I didn't get the extra skill, 2 skill points. I have to go back for that. I gotta go back. I can't abandon that. I must go back. Gotta go back to Deshar, guys. Sorry. Alright. I gotta find the girl's Roa. Alright, where's the Roa? I'm gonna find that Roa. I'm gonna go through this whole city. I will find that. Did Twitch cut out again? No way, Twitch cut out again. Yeah, Twitch cut out again. Man, I hope Twitch is not like this tomorrow, guys. Holy crap. YouTube has not crashed a single time. YouTube. W to YouTube. I'm so back. I'm so back, bro. We're all so back. I'm so glad you're trying PoE 1, Blazeworks. Whoa. Okay. All right. What's your question? I'll give you an honest answer. All right. We found him. We found him. We found him. We good. We good. I'll give you an honest answer. I might not know the answer. That might be the honest. That might be the honest answer. PoE 1 is not going to wreck you, man. People are so terrified of Path of Exile 1. That is why I felt like I had to freaking make a statement, because all I see is you need to be handheld. You can't play it without a build guide. You need this. And it's all coming, I think, most of it's coming from people wanting to help out and not see folks fall on their face. You will be fine, Blaze. I played it with almost no ARPG experience, and I got to endgame my first go-around. You have tons of Diablo experience, tons of PoE 2 experience. You will be good, my man. You will be good. I don't know what you're saying. It's true, Metal Militia. Some people might fall on their face. But saying that everyone is going to fall on their face is not true. And I hate that's the thought. You're not going to break your character. You can respec with gold. You're fine. And regret orbs. I'm pretty sure respecking your character in PoE 1 is easier than in PoE. Alright, this is the death place, remember, guys. No one survives this area. No one ever survives. I should die. I love that. Did I add that? One of my mods must have added that. Alright, we're killing JAMANRA, guys. We're gonna one-try JAMANRA. It's gonna be so good. Took me 3 years to get to endgame in PoE 1 after multiple attempts. Only got there after following a build. Is there so maybe this is, you know, what people are scared of, Metal Militia. Did you were you just so frustrated after you tried yourself in a league that you didn't even want to go and try to follow a build after you failed? Is that like the thing that's going on there? So you just started one time with a build and it made it all so much better? Like you didn't have the will. Like I can kind of see that. Where you just don't have the will to go back or to change your character to follow someone else's build, maybe. Maybe that's the thought. Oh, I'm stuck. I was reading chat. But it's okay because I have Giga Pin. I'm not hacking, it's just pin. I swear it's just pin. Okay, guys? JAMANRA. Isn't it JAMANRA? All right, we're in the Vanguard. Here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Man, we're living dangerously today now, aren't we? Dodging right into enemy packs. Without care in the world. Where's the rare? Oh, it's an extra crits rare. Yeah, I got to get that on a different mouse click because it's a little weird swapping to that. Wait, I can shoot like that. Oh, they were body blocking. For a second, I thought it was like across carts. And I was doing like a pro gamer move. And then I realized, no, that there's just a bridge there. Oh, there's a big congestion here. Blow you up. Have you ever tried auto attack with crossbow with scattershot and martial tempo? Bro, I have not. This is my first time touching crossbows. All of PoE 2 so far. And I haven't like watched any real builds with them. So I am like, I am woefully and happily at the same time blind on crossbows. It's very fun seeing the strength of them and all the different combinations right now. I feel like endgame is going to be interesting. All right, here we go. Oh. Not volatile plants. You would never. I will need to spec into some defenses. Oh. Eventually I'll get defenses. But now is the time for just going all out offense, you know? Truly, my best offense or my best defense is a really good offense with this guy. Look, I'm pinning them all. They can't even get to me. I feel like JAMANRA might hard block me, guys, and I might rage quit. Yeah, it's Twitch. Twitch is just being funky, unfortunately. YouTube has been playing fine the whole time. I just checked it again. YouTube had one buffer sesh like an hour and 45 minutes ago. But Twitch keeps going in and out, in and out. Sorry for the bad experience on Twitch, you guys. There have been incidents with Cloudflare today. We couldn't use like Google Meets at work. And Tableau was down. All this stuff. So work was a little rough today. Because and nothing on YouTube. We back on YouTube? We back? Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on, guys. I have perfect connection here. Just a 5-second lag? Okay, you guys were freaking me out. Oh, yesterday you beat JAMANRA for the first time, Philberg? Congratulations, dude. How did that feel? Oh, wow. Guys, we played through the whole playlist. Holy crap. Good work. Alright, I had to restart the playlist. We're almost at JAMANRA. I have not tried that yet, bro. I haven't played crossbows. Yo, Frosty, what's happening, man? I saw you released a video about powers. Very cool. I've been doing some satire myself to great failure and great success. Some people think I'm being serious in my videos. Other people think they're hilarious. Oh! Whoa! No, I didn't see for my people! Oh, this might be rough. He is the great filter, guys. He is the great filter here. Yeah, Frosty, I got clipped in one of those Clipper videos. A really good Path of Exile player was watching it, and chat thought he was serious, and all the comments thought I was serious too. And it's filled with, wow, this guy gives real serial killer vibes. Wow, this guy is like absolutely crazy. So cringe. And I'm like, it's supposed to be cringy. Gosh dang it. People think that's how I actually am now. Crap. It is the risk I must take. Where is she? Where is she? Ah, she's right here. Alright, we're good. We're good, Exiles. We're good. Oh no, the tornado's on top of him. My strategy won't work, guys. My strat won't work if the tornado's on top of him. Oh, yes it will, because he's just gonna follow me. I thought I just died. We did it. Twitch also crashed, so that's okay. We did it. We did it. Twitch just crashed. Ah. All right. There we go. We are near. Wow, double uniques? Are either of them useful to me? Probably not. Oh boy. Don't need that. Don't need that. All right. There we go. All right, we did it. All right, you guys. Well, as I said to start the stream, we are saying farewell, Path of Exile 2, for a little bit, at least on the live streams. Going to be doing a Path of Exile 1 challenge, Path of Exile, starting tomorrow. So if you're interested in playing Path of Exile 1, watching someone play, just getting drops for cosmetics that you can use in PoE 2 eventually, tune in to tomorrow's stream, which starts at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. CET. For all that, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it. Phil Burr, congratulations again on beating JAMANRA. Big congrats. It's a tough boss. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. I will chat with you all later. Been a great time.